Hello, dear children. Welcome back to your English class. Children, today we will do chapter number 11 of our course book, and this is a poem. The name of the poem is Sounds in the Evening, and it is written by Eleanor Furgeon. There are many types of sounds like clear, high, low, pleasant, unpleasant, right? The poem which we are going to read today is all about the sounds. The poem Sounds in the Evening describes the sound which can be heard in the evening. Children, before reading the poem, let us learn some new words and their meaning. Number one is fluttering. Fluttering means moving quickly. Number two is murmurs. Murmurs means low sound. Next is jests. Jests means jokes. Babble. Babble means meaningless sounds. Then slats means narrow strips of wood or metal that is used in window blinds or other furniture. As you can see in the picture, these type of narrow strips of wood or metal. Children, we hear different types of sounds throughout the day. This poem is about the sounds that the speaker hears in the evening. Okay? Children, this poem is about the sounds. उन sounds के बारे में है जो speaker evening में सुनती है. Okay? The sounds in the evening go all through the house, the click of the clock and the pick of the mouse. There are different types of sounds that can be heard in the evening. These sounds go all through the house, means these sounds can be heard in the whole house, and these sounds are the click of the clock and the pick of the mouse, means the sound made by the clock, by the clicking of the clock, and the picking of the mouse. The footsteps of people upon the top floor, the skirts of my mother that brush by the door. Children, the footsteps of people means the sound made by the walking of people on the top floor. Top floor पर लोगों के चलने की sound. The skirts of my mother that brush by the door. Children, to whom does my refer here? My refers here to the speaker. Here she is saying that she hears the sound made by her mother's skirt when it touches the door. Okay, children? The creak in the board. Children, in this stanza, we have learnt that the speaker hears many sounds in the evening, and these sounds are made by clicking of the clock, picking of the mouse, walking of the people on the top floor, and skirts of her mother, right? The creak of the chairs, the fluttering murmurs outside on the stairs. Creak in the board. Children, creak means the sound made when someone writes with the chalk on the board. Means creak वो sound है जब कोई चौक से बोर्ड पर write करता है. And the creak of the chairs. Creak means the sound made when the chairs are moved. Means जब chairs को move किया जाता है तो एक type की sound आती है ना, that is called creak. The fluttering murmurs outside on the stairs. Fluttering means moving quickly, and murmurs means low sound. Means the speaker hears low sounds from outside, from the stairs. The ring of the bell, the arrival of guests, the laugh of my father at one of his jests. Here the speaker is saying that she hears the ring of the bell in the evening and the arrival of guests. Children, when do we hear the doorbell sound? When someone is at the door, right? The speaker also hears the doorbell and guests arrive. The laugh of my father at one of his jests. Jests means jokes. The speaker hears her father's laughter when he cracks jokes. The clashing of dishes as dinner goes in, The babble of voices that distance makes thin, the mewing of cats that seem just by my ear, clashing of dishes as dinner goes in. Children, when do we hear the clashing of dishes? Yes, at the time of dinner. Clashing of dishes means बर्तनों की आवाज. The babble of voices that distance makes thin. Children, babble means meaningless sounds, right? Means the speaker also hears meaningless sounds. That distance makes thin means very less distance, means the sounds are coming from a near place. The mewing of cats that seem just by my ear. Just by my ear means very close. She hears the mewing of cats just by her ear. So children, in these lines we have read that the speaker hears the sounds made by the chalk, the sounds made by the movement of the chairs. Also, she hears the sound of the doorbell. Then guests arrive at her home. Then she hears the laughter of her father, the clashing of dishes, and some meaningless sounds she hears. And she hears the mewing of cats, the hooting of owls that can never seem near, the queer little noises that no one explains. The speaker hears the hooting of owls from a very far place. The queer little noises that no one explains. Queer means old and strange. She hears some strange noises that no one can explain. Till the moon through the slats of my window blind rains, and the word of my eyes and my ears melts like steam, as I find my pillow, the word of my dream. Children, the speaker hears many different sounds until the moonlight comes through the window blind. मूनलाइट स्पीकर के विंडो से उसके रूम में एंटर करती है. उससे पहले तब तक शी हियर्स मैनी डिफरेंट साउंड्स, वो कई टाइप की साउंड सुनती है. बट आफ्टर दैट शी फाइंड्स अ पिलो and closes her eyes and doesn't hear anything, means she goes to the world of dreams, means she sleeps. As you can see in the picture also, she is sleeping. So children, in these lines we have learned that the speaker hears the hooting of owls and some strange sounds also. Then the moonlight enters in her room and she goes to her bed. She sleeps.